All right, everybody, welcome to my channel. Then Cam Bronson. I am Bronson. That sounded horrible. I was hearing feedback in my microphone, so it screwed up my my enunciation. So we'll start that over. Welcome to my channel. Then Cam Bronson. I am Bronson. This is possibly our last day of Season 11 Diablo 4 with the Spiritborn. I'm planning on doing Path of Exile starting on when we come back to stream on Friday. Plans could change, but that is the plan for now. So I did play this a lot off of stream after I got done yesterday. I'm already on Torment 4. I have a lot of the gear for the ancestral stage of this. So we're just gonna be grinding some Paragon and trying to get the perfect stuff today. We're gonna be mainly focusing on Infernal Hordes and finishing up those objectives on the season journey. So let's go ahead and get started here. So as you can see with my gear here, I got this weapon here. It's I got lucky. I gambled this and won it. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, I had the Dexterity Greater Affix, and then the Sanctify gave me the Life Greater Affix. And yeah, and so that was a good find. I also gambled for this. It's not perfect for the cooldown reduction, but overall still really good. Movement speed's a lot better considering what we were dealing with at the start. And then so we still need some, we need a chest piece, we need boots, and we need an amulet. I think we even really need a ring too. That ring's a good one to go with, but with this build, because of the way the Seeker skill works, the critical strike chance is useless. So we need we could definitely find something better as far as that goes. We need an ancestral version of that ring, but overall this thing's kicking some major ass, and we're having a good time with it. So we're going to just, like I said, continue on. I did forget, I do want to do one thing before we start Infernal Hordes. I want to continue. I had been working on off stream, grinding out the glyphs, and so we want to get these glyphs to 46 so they're legendary before we start doing Infernal Hordes. So we're actually going to do that first. That shouldn't take too long. Unlike the Paladin, this thing moves so fast. A hit takes 3 minutes tops, so we're going to be just blasting through this thing. So can't do 100s yet. Nope, we're still doing I think we're doing 55s is what we're doing. So we're just gonna stick with that and just burn through these. Now, as you can see right there, they're not really dying like they were when I'm at the end of the grinding to 60 stage. I mean, they're kind of dying, but they're not dying very fast in comparison to the other things before. But when I use that skill, the Seeker skill, everything dies. So it's basically whenever you come across the enemies, you use that and things just melt. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty, it's not complicated. You're just, if you stop doing damage, you just hit Seeker again, and just keep going. I have on this ring here, I have the Seeker charges, so I can have, I think, up to like 8 charges of Seeker at the same time, and then there's a bunch of functionality that makes the cooldown happen faster. So it's really nice. Keeps things going. So if I run out of critical or damage, I just hit it again, and I never run out. So I can do it pretty much as I want to. And if you see, like right here, if I stop, it's because I don't have a cooldown, and I have to use my my main attack. So it's not perfect yet by any stretch. So, but it still does really good damage. Like I said, this is Torment 4. It's a lot faster than some of the other builds I've played. So, and it was fairly, you know, easy to get to this point too. So, it's a good time. If you like playing these types of games with, you know, just sitting here grinding, you know, brain dead type of feel, which I like to do, you know. Sometimes I like to, you know, a challenge, but sometimes I like to sit here, zone out, and just, you know, grind out enemies and stuff. And it's satisfying when you get to that point too, after, you know, working towards getting there. So, and then knowing too, like I still have this whole other thing to do. So, and apparently, I just was watching a video that Riker did, you know, doing his week news on that comes out on Sunday, and I guess there's a hidden boss functionality for some Uber bosses for the lesser evils, which is cool. That Blizzard didn't announce that they were going to do; they just put it in there quietly, which I think was pretty smart of them. That way, it's aspirational content that people like me probably will never complete, but you know, I definitely wouldn't mind checking it out just to see like how tough is this, you know. So yeah, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it'll speed up faster as I get higher level on my glyphs here. I was farming this T3 when I quit yesterday, so this is I was doing a little bit of T4 when I ended, and so I knew I could handle T4 today, but I haven't really been farming it necessarily. So yeah, so bosses are a little bit oh, I missed that completely. That was not good. All right. Right, and then okay. All right. And then we just do another one. Yep, just keep doing this. We'll get our all our glyphs maxed out, and then just go from there. It'll be a good time. And then Infernal Hordes will be what we do next, and gotta admit though, feels a little bit weaker than what I was playing last night. But like I said, I ended my playtime last night with turning on Torment 4. So, but I mean, I'm killing stuff. It's just not as fast as I was hoping. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. The glyphs give a lot of power. So. And on top of that too, I'm generating a lot of barrier, so I'm not taking too much damage. I can't remember the last time I died on this character. I have died though, standing in, you know, effects, getting blown up. You know, it happens. Dodging the wrong, or evading the wrong way, and end up, you know, on the wrong side of things. But it's been a while since any of that's kind of happened, so. You know, you don't get texts all day long, and then your phone blows up the second you start streaming. It's funny. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of busy. So unless it's important, you know, even though there's no one watching, still, you know, principle of the matter, as it were. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a quick just pause for a second when I get done with this particular one, just figure out what's going on. So, hey, look at that. That was a little bit faster than the last one.
A fresh whisper joins the storm.
There we go. All right. We'll just level this up until we can't get to level anymore. That's the main one that does most of the damage for us. All right. A little delay here in the action while I read all these. Jesus. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Just continue on hitting these pits until we get these done here. Yeah, it's starting to do some serious damage with that jagged plume glyph. That's where the loud damage comes from. Is the jagged plume glyph. So. Now, as far as Friday goes with Path of Exile 2, I gotta warn you, I've been thinking long and hard about it. And I'm gonna give this a true shot. I'm not sure how long I'll give it, but I have played it before. Its early version, the game wasn't for me. I have heard they made changes to it, though, that made it a little bit more beginner-friendly, a little bit easier during the campaign and stuff. The campaign's just long, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to spend this off week and during Christmas and stuff doing some research on which build I think I will like to play. Because that's the big thing. If I can't find a build I like to play, then it's what's the point, you know? So, but we'll hopefully figure that out. Go. Yeah, it's cool that the feathers are like homing missiles. It just, sometimes they don't go where you want them to go, but it's all good. Now, a little bit of a warning, you can change your buttons around to make it a little bit easier for you. I don't, because I don't want to forget to change them back later. So, but if you you can change your buttons to where it's not as hard on your fingers and stuff. But sometimes just hitting the evade over and over again can be kind of a pain in the ass. But each their own as far as like how you want to handle that. But it's an awesome build either way. If you go back and watch yesterday's stream, or if you watched yesterday's stream and you come in to see this, then it's like you can see the leveling process for this build once you hit level 15, and this is pretty much all you're doing, and it's pretty powerful leveling wise all the way up. So there we go. That was a little slower than the last one, but it feels like it's getting faster. Yeah, he's having a hard time taking some damage there. All right. Just leveled this sucker up all the way. Oh, I don't have enough fragments for that. I need more emerald fragments. All right. Well, let's see here. What's the next important one here? Spirit. All right. So what we're gonna do is, what are we gonna do? I'm like 12,000 shy of emeralds, so what I can do is, that's what we're gonna do, because that one gem is 100,000, so it's gonna hurt a little bit. But I think it's gonna be worth it in the end, because this will give me 100,000, and then I can make another one of these, because these are 10,000. So yeah, so we can easily craft that, and that should be enough to yep. All right, and that should be enough to get it on the next one. So once we get that legendary glyph, we should be rolling in it at that point. Almost feels like I got weaker or something. Didn't realize there was a wall there. Yeah, there's probably something about the build that I'm not understanding, that maybe something ramps up or something. Because at the beginning of of it, felt like I wasn't doing very much damage. Now, as we're progressing in the pit here, I'm feels like I'm doing more and more damage as time goes on. So. There we go. And done.
Sanctuary is my canvas. I am not finished with you. I will.
All right. Got that one maxed out now, and we'll start working on Spirit. We got Spirit, yes we do. Right? Is that how that goes or something like that? Not one ancestral.
Your reality is a dream. I've come to wake
What have they got? Damage reduction skills or something going on in some of those. Maybe that's why, but they're always at the beginning though. And the cool part is I don't have to hit with the Seeker. I just need to activate it. Wow. I've only found 3 eyeballs so far. I haven't not completed this without getting all the eyeballs, but this one might happen. I don't start finding them here soon. I think the objective is the reason why you want the balls, from what I understand, is that's how you get Belial at the end of the pit. If not, it could be just a normal random boss or whatever. So we'll see, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna get one. Let's see here. There's gotta be one up in here. Oh, there it is, and got it. Okay. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can still get hit by the effects and stuff. This isn't like the Paladin, where Paladin's damn near invincible. So
A fresh whisper joins the swarm. Your underestimation will be your demise.
all right.
Your reality is a dream.
Funny that bird though makes me think of Horizon Zero Dawn for some reason. Probably because of the electricity and the storm birds and stuff in that game, I guess. Come on. Didn't give me any of this crap yesterday. I don't think I got enough eyes. Oh, I did. I did get enough eyes. Okay, cool. Thought for a second I didn't.
Do you want to meet darkness and death? I will introduce you. Your underestimation will be your demise.
All right, and then the next one is canny. Okay. All right. Figuring that stuff out.
I've been waiting for a bit of fun.
Feels like after I got the spirit up there, max, shouldn't say maxed out, but the legendary rank, I'm doing way more damage. Almost don't need to do that seeker anymore for this level.
Quite the challenge,
Yeah. I don't know. In my opinion, and I don't know if anybody watching would have the same one, but it kind of looks like it's being a little inconsistent with the damage. But maybe it's me being mediocre and not understanding exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just, hitting buttons, Also, when I was playing my Paladin, I did mention in the last time I played, when I was ramping up to doing higher tiers of the pit, I had mentioned something about there being the capping out at 100. Apparently, I was wrong about that. It caps out higher than that. I'm not sure what the cap is, but I saw someone doing a tier 135 with the same build earlier. So definitely can get a lot stronger than what I have mine at. So. Unlike the Paladin, though, like this build is so much easier to like zone out and just focus on killing stuff. It's really hard to be like, hey, let's talk about this, let's talk about that, because I'm just like in the zone of, you know, just ripping through everything.
Another soul for the taking.
I mean, I've already been on stream 35 minutes and it doesn't feel like it. There we go. Right. Must have skipped a whole area because I'm not halfway done in the second zone. So there's enough guys in this area to kill. Alright. It's not very promising.
A fresh whisper joins the swarm.
I wanted to see if I could kill it with only one seeker, but apparently I needed to do two still, so not quite there yet. And then we're gonna get this one done. All right, and then Alan is next. Increase lightning damage by 5%. Yeah, it's, I don't know what the interesting. All right.
Good place for us to regroup.
All right, got enough room to do another one, so we'll just keep on going here. So we got two more left to do before we can start doing the Infernal Hordes. I haven't seen this template in a pit for a minute. the snow backfill and stuff. I'm gonna die. Oop. Oh man, that was close. Got out there just in time. Right. Man, it's so satisfying when it hits all the little stuff and just all spreads and it kills everything. One of my favorite builds to play in this game, you know, regardless of its power, is the Druid Storm build. I really like that one a lot with the using the Lightning Storm skill and stuff. The problem is obviously it's not good at the end game, so there's no point in playing it. But there was that one season that it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun playing that build. Right. And we're not getting lucky tonight at all.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Right. We got a force redirect upgrade there. That is one of our major. And how high does it go now? Huh. 690. That's a significant upgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. For all the resources I have, that's nothing, considering I've got 1.2 billion gold. So 200,000 is nothing. I think overall, season 11 is a win. I think the changes have been pretty decent. I don't mind the changes to toughness, although I am with a lot of I understand the criticisms of it's it's hard to understand. It's always been hard to understand on even Diablo 3 when they did the toughness thing. It was kind of hard to follow, to be like, okay, what exactly are we doing here? But overall, I think I like, the changes are okay. I think, is it better than what we had before? I don't know. I think it's just different. I don't think it's better. I think it's just different. Um, yeah, I don't know if element resistance really matters anymore. I think it's just all resist all the time, and and you just want to stack other things too, life and armor and whatnot. So, from what I heard, uh, Paladin will probably get a nerf / fix, because I guess there's a node that I was unaware of, because I just follow guides. I don't really read the stuff, although I should. It'd probably be better to understanding what I'm doing. But working full time and stuff. Sometimes you just want to sit here and put a build together and not have to worry about the fine print. You just want it to work. So, but apparently there's a node in the Paladin tree that makes it to where you do damage based off of your armor stat, and that was apparently calculated underneath the old system, so it's more powerful than they had anticipated, which is why the Paladin's doing so well. And then they're thinking, at least that's the speculation. I haven't heard anything specifically from Blizzard themselves, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, I personally like it. I wish they would leave it alone. And I made it to the end of this thing. Oh, they did open the portal. I missed it. I was sitting here talking to you guys and wasn't paying attention. Just like I said, zoning. Just zoning. So.
Sanctuary is my canvas.
Just faking it till you're making it, as they say. Now I'm starting to do some serious damage. I can almost do enough to intel to get him dead before the Shadow Belials comes out, but not quite, which is fine. Alright, so... Alright, and now we just got one more to do. So probably two more pits and we'll be done. So...
I wish Fajira could see this place. Your reality is a dream.
Yeah, it's really starting to ramp up now. Yeah, look at this. Things just melt away here. Yeah, I need more cooldown reduction, because apparently you can get this build up to the point where you can just sit here and do nothing but hit the evade button, which would be nice. But I need to get my cooldown reduction to be higher. I mean, this works, it's fine. It just there are times that it feels a little janky, and so you want it to, I wish it was run a little bit smoother, but it's it's super powerful and it's fast, it's fun. I would say that the Dances with Knives is, I don't know, I wouldn't want to, I don't want to say easier. It feels more consistent, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. It's just this build's always felt more powerful. So just the way it's designed, I don't know why it got stuck there on the wall. That looks weird. But yeah, this has always felt more impactful. I've never had the Dances with Knives build as good as this. definitely doing, like, in comparison when we started this stream to now, it is doing a lot more damage for sure. I think that one I got done in 2 minutes almost.
Another soul for the taking.
Well, not including the boss. Yeah, that's, whoa, that's way better. Lyle didn't even get a chance to come out and say hi, or the shadow, big shadow version of him. So we are definitely ramping it up here. It'd be cool to see what how the infernal hordes work. Just because, like, unlike Paladin, this is range. This is goes off screen like that. Like these things were halfway dead before I got here. So those siphons are gonna suck though. Just because you gotta stay in the circle, and then as you're bouncing around and stuff like that, like, yeah. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. That one was almost a minute faster.
Do you want to meet darkness and death? I will introduce
Bam. All right, and we'll just put the rest of this in plume, because the higher the plume does, the better we are. So, all right, got all of our glyphs to the legendary rank now. So, all right. So let's see here. We have no keys for. We got one key for hordes. So it's While I was off stream, I went ahead and took care of some of that. Let's see. I need none of those. None of those are going to do me any good. So we'll just salvage all that stuff. All right. Where do you want our keys? All right. And let's start off with this one. So one of the things we have to do, one of the objectives we have to do is we have to get almost 11,000 aethers so we can open the chest after the boss at the end. So you need 666 for the boss, and then you need like 400 for the chest. So let's go with that. Right here at the beginning, that should make things nice. You know, the pits are really well optimized. The Infernal Hordes are not. I don't know why. It's the same damn game. You know, it's really funny though, but they're just not optimized like they should be. Well, that was probably my best first round for a while here. Melbourne do extra. Yeah. Alright. If I have to pick one, that's the one I'm going to go with. So. You know, I had a really good first round, and ever since then, man, I'm having some issues. It's like I need to average 100 a round in order to get the thing, and I haven't gotten 100 yet. It's pretty bad. Oh, that one I made almost 100. I'm kind of making up the difference here. You know what? I think one more Hellborn would be better than them. I mean, I want both, but I think when they spawn, you know, getting an extra Hellborn would be better. So there we go. What we need is to ramp it up here. Yeah, for the record, I absolutely despise Soul Spires. I think they should just get rid of them. Either that, they need to, like, in order to make Soul Spires good, they need to, like, double what they're worth, because they're a pain in the ass. Alright, let's see here. Empowering. Masses are okay, especially with this build, because you get them from so far away. You know, there's an objective in the season journey to do 10 chaos waves, and it's like I can't even get one to spawn to be able to do them. So we want that right there. Although it's a little late to be getting that, but the faster they spawn, the more we can kill. The faster that bar goes up. Bar go up. Ether gets drawn out. Fuck, spires. Slow as things are going, I'm Aether Lords. Yeah, we want that because we need to kill Aether Lords. So I wanted the one that would make those damn Soul Spires spawn less often, but we needed the Aether Lords, unfortunately. not killing that thing very fast. That time that worked out. I'm not sure why it didn't the other times, but all right. Oh man. You know, we're gonna go with that. I want the Ruthless Lords, but I'm tired of damn Soul Spires. And of course, the first thing that happens is that they drop one on me. It means I want to do it less, guys. You know, what the hell? And of course, they drop another Soul Spire. Man, this is just getting annoying as hell. And then there's another one. Yeah, I was hoping that this build would be faster and better at this, but man, I don't know. Maybe I'm picking the wrong ones. Maybe there's a better way of doing it, but I am not getting the ether that I would like to get. That's for sure. And I'm sitting here trying to get these to spawn less. I did everything I could to get these to spawn less, and just, you know, nothing. Well, I barely got enough to... Oh man, did it really do that to me? I was gonna say, not sure what the heck is going on there, but let's see how we do handle this. Barely got the... I did way better with my paladin on this. The whole reason why I wanted to make this kind of a class was to do better on these, and this is really disappointing. I don't know, it's got to be something. I'm not sure what it is.
Find only your own death. My enemies once drowned in blood. Now they drown in chaos.
I'm not getting really hit by anything, which is nice, but like I'm not doing any damage to this dude whatsoever. I have no idea what the heck all that was. Oh, don't have enough for that. Might as well grab those. Okay. And then remember, when you come into here after an event, you get a free um oh sanctified. A free sanctified. So
You carry.
see what we got something in here to sanctify. All right. Let's see. I need a new chest piece. Dex life. Okay, that's a good thing. But for a second, wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Need armor or life reserve. Okay, we'll see what we can do with that. We don't need pants because we have the temerity. All right. Temerity, I got those. I got that. Don't think I have that. Or that. Or that. Yeah, so. Only have that. Oh, it looks like I do have that. The midday hunt? Oh no, it's different. It looks the same. Oh, I guess when you put them side by side, they don't look the same. Got everything else. Okay. See here, we'll go ahead and now because I can sanctify this, I want to do everything I can to it now. So we're gonna take the time to do that. So let's see here. We want to change
The wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips.
this. We'll get rid of the scourged. And we want either all resist or armor. Healing received is also on the list. It's just at the bottom. I think I'd rather have the other. Armor. Okay. Yep. Okay. So that'll just have to do. Let's come. Oh yeah. Let's make sure we put the correct affix on it. We want tenacity. All right. We need to put 2 gem slots on it.
I have wares.
Okay.
Blessing on that one.
What else do we need to do this before we sanctify it? So we got the right stat on there. We got the right aspect on there. We put the slots on there. So now we need to temper it. And let's see here. We want life on this one. Ooh. Do I want to try to get over? I want to try to get over 400. Let's try to get over 400. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. So we got over 400. Now we're going to quality it up, and we want. What do we want on this? I guess we want life on this sucker. There we go. There we go. Right on. All right. So we got everything done on this. So now we're going to come over here and sanctify it. And what do we get with the sanctify? Reinforced cooldown is reduced. Huh, okay. Apparently I have that on something else. I have it on my temerity. So that was kind of a sanctify. That sanctify was kind of a bust. So it is, that happens sometimes though. So, but it is better than what I have on, because what I have on, I sanctified it before I did everything to it. So I got an increase in armor, got an increase in dexterity, life. So yeah, overall that's definitely better. So, and let's put those in. All right. All right, now that that's done, let's head back to Karagar. Let's make some potions. Keep forgetting to do that. So let's see here. Let's do that. Okay. Advance. We want one to increase life, maximum life. All right. All right. And let's do another one. I did forget to check something real quick though. How's this doing? Elite monsters, we're getting there. Need 2 more aether loads. Yeah, so you need 3 or those chaos, and I'm not getting that. That's almost done now. So all right. Ooh, I want both of these. Damn it! You know what? That didn't seem like it did too much as far as less off, but that did give me ×2 aether when that did. But these having the Hellborn spawn on every aether event is. I just wish it would do it more often. Hey, look at that, a chaos wave. We'll see how this goes. Maybe this will actually give us some good stuff here. Absolutely horrible on the lag here, just lag everywhere. That did really good. That did really good. That actually makes me feel really good about what's going on here. Okay. All right. Hopefully we'll get some more Hellborn. And another one. We were, you know, it doesn't matter because we're taking this anyway because we need these done. I'm so far behind on these. This is the first Infernal Horde I've had that I've been actually getting these on a semi-regular basis. So, because I don't think I haven't gotten Chaos ones since like my second time doing these on my Paladins. So. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. I might actually get this thing done this time around. All right, let's count them up. Let's see how we did here. Lots of ether this time around. All right, only 4 waves in. We're doing pretty damn awesome. Here I was just a little bit ago being all pissy because I didn't think we were gonna be able to do this, but there we go. The boss, though, I'm so used to the Paladin build that I did with the boss being able to do so much damage. So, all right, let's see here. We want that. That way, oh, I read that wrong. It's a chance. It doesn't always do it. Wish it always did it. I think that'd help out a lot. Or at least have a significantly high chance. I don't know what the chances are. Well, I probably should have went with the other one that made the Hellborn a little bit better. That was a pretty crappy round. I made almost nothing on that in comparison to other ones, but
Quite the challenge,
there we go. That's what we want. Look at all those. Yeah, that's what we're after. We want all the smoke, as they say. What we were wanting is the damn there we go. And we still got 4 rounds to go. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. So I don't want that. I want this. All right. I was hoping we would get lucky for another chaos wave. Seems so we got, you know, 2 right off the bat. It'd been cool to get another one, especially because we need them so badly. Yeah, yep. All the Hellborns. That's what we want to see. All right. Well, I guess we'll do this. Gotta be honest, I forgot I had that skill. All right, we definitely have enough now to get that objective done. Yeah, there we go. Because then we get the 2 objectives, 2 ether events right off the bat. Right on. Yeah, I think the spires, it's hard to tell because I know they've changed it quite a bit of times, so I can't figure out exactly what they do, but it looks like for sure that it looks like the enemies and you both have to be in within the spire itself. Demon of great power. Ooh. That's 100 acre. You can't pass that up. They used to be 25, but 100 is really hard to pass up. Alright, we got the butcher. See, I was thinking that the butcher was nerfed, but I think the paladin's just OP because I'm doing nothing to that butcher. Yeah, I think the paladin's overpowered then because I can kill. I have not ran into a butcher with the paladin that I couldn't kill quickly. I didn't even kill him in that thing. So yeah, that is disappointing. But that just goes to show you what we're dealing with, the power differences. So, but I almost had enough, almost double what I needed to get this done. So.
You will find only your own death. My enemies once drowned in blood. Now they drown in chaos.
Oh, that was horrible. Defense on this thing is really good, though. I'm not sure exactly. Oh man, I hit the portal, so I did it again. I aimed that stuff really poorly. Ooh, it's starting to do some damage to me. Gotta be careful of that. Wow. I'm not doing any damage to him all of a sudden. I don't know what is going on here. There must be like some kind of okay, I see it there. I'm blind. He's got infernal protection, whatever that means. Okay, so finally, damn. All right, and then bam. And then we put the rest in here. All right. Then we teleport out. don't think I have those gauntlets. Let's find out. Oh, I do. Not as good as those, though. All right. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I just need, yeah, we're gonna work with those. Those will be nice. It looks like that's it. Nothing else can go.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
All right, so with these, we want to get rid of the lightning resist, and we want armor or vuln damage. I think I want vuln damage. Need all the damn vulnerability damage we can get our hands on, honestly. Well, there's armor. Let's see if we can get vuln damage. Oops. Wrong thing. Okay. All right. Honestly, vulnerability damage is really rare. I don't think I've ever really seen it on here before. Because like if I go over, you can view the possibilities. It's not on here. So maybe it's one that has to roll naturally. But either way, I'm wasting my money. So, and my resources. So we don't need to do that. Okay, and then we want brawlers.
Masterful work.
All right. And then we want storm feather potency.
Here's a good one.
Storm feather potency. %, almost maxed out. That's pretty good. Okay, and then we want to oh, I think we want storm feather potency maxed out. Dexterity is not bad, but I think we want the storm feather potency. According to this, dexterity is better. So, okay, we'll take it. Like you can do the the one, but this was just better. So either way, that's a massive upgrade all the way around for me. So yeah, there you go.
See some steel you need.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Nothing.
All right, let's go sanctify this item. All right. All right, we'll come here. Sanctify. What do we get sanctify wise? What happened with the sanctify? Upgrade to greater. Oh shit! It made my storm feather potency a greater affix. Nice, 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 nice. So that will definitely increase my damage. So, which is good because I'm kind of thinking that I don't want to do this character anymore after experiencing that. Because like, man, Paladin's so much better when it comes to boss fight, and this thing's this thing, I don't know. We're gonna do one more because I'm gonna do a shorter one now that I got that one objective done, because I got this objective done now. Yeah, this one. I got this one done now. So I just need 5 more waves for that one. I need 56 ether, which I'll get on the next one to complete that one. And then yeah, I just need to hit Paragon 250 and then kill another 3,000 elites, and I'm pretty much, and then that's it for the season journey. So not much left to do here with this game, with this particular one. But so we'll do one of these shorter ones here, and we'll see with that storm how much, because this was almost, the storm feather potency was almost a 40% increase in the storm feather potency damage. So we'll go ahead and run with this and see what's up. We'll see how we like it. If killing the boss is still a pain in the ass, I think we're gonna go back to Paladin for the rest of the evening, because yeah, just, you know, this was great to level up, was great to get to this point, but now that we're dealing with tier 4 or Torment 4 endgame stuff, I just think that I would be way better off doing the Paladin. I had to get the ether, you know, better, but does feel kind of nice though. Not gonna lie. This will be the good test here. This Aether Lord. Okay, that feels good. That feels good. The boss is going to be better than that, but that still feels good. So and it was a nice one to get, you know, from the start too. All right, not too bad. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, killing those things now is nice. That sometimes you just don't know how much the thing's worth. Like you see the number difference. You're like, okay, this is definitely an upgrade, but how effective is it gonna be doing that? You know, it's like in Path of Exile, like 12% is a lot. You know, whereas in this game, maybe not so much. You know, but you know, I was looking at that like 40% increase, and that's got to be something. You know, so. And it looks like it definitely was, which is great. Alright, oh, the Aether Lore is worth even more. There we go. Health lords no longer despawn at end of round. Okay. That way you can get the thing. That way, no matter what, you're getting them done. And it says greatly increased health, so, and that's it definitely feels like some increased health, but I killed it, you know, pretty quickly in comparison to last Infernal Horde. So yeah, that potency really matters for sure. Alright, and then we gotta kill the Ether Lord. No problem. Alright. And we gotta kill. Oh man. Oh man. This has a way better chance though of succeeding, so I'm all about this. And apparently there's one that'll summon goblins. And which, you know, will pretty much take care of the goblin event. But I haven't seen many goblins. I think I'm doing content when it comes to the goblin thing that won't complete goblin stuff, so. Oh, there we go. Oh, Butcher came in anyway. And see, this is the test for the Spiritborn with the new thing, and it doesn't even compare. I'm fighting forever to get through that damn barrier of his, and he's damn near killing me. Oh, cool. And okay, he's considered an Aether Lord, so I get to kill him. He doesn't just disappear. So, but yeah, I mean, just look at that. Yeah, I think, I don't know how some people feel, but I like, oh man, it didn't let me finish it. That sucks. I don't know how some people feel, but I like it when I'm tearing stuff up and not having to worry about it. Like, you build to a point where you can do that, and it's just not happening with this guy. So, oh man. So I think we're gonna transfer back over to the Paladin after this. I think I have way more fun. Like, the whole objective, right, of playing these games is to have fun, you know, and that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Is I want to have fun, and when I see that I'm struggling on bosses, especially when I have, you know, when like this character has almost everything that it needs to have, not everything, but pretty close to everything that it needs to have, and I'm sitting here like this and I'm struggling with these bosses and stuff, you know, it definitely is like, okay, I would much rather be playing with the class that doesn't have those problems. So let's see here. Yeah, because like those things there, they don't stand a chance. And honestly, like there's like I was saying last time I played the Paladin, there's still some things on there I can do to improve it, where maybe I can do higher tiers of the pit and stuff. So, but yeah. Like I said, too, the struggle's fun for a minute, you know. There's 4 pit fiends in here. Oh, I thought they weren't supposed to. Oh, that was the last one. Yeah. What the hell am I thinking? I'm not gonna do that guy. I can't kill him. So no point. Um. Like I said, just inconsistent. I mean, if I started with this one, it would have been one thing, but because I struggled with the Paladin, and then and got it really good, and then I'm struggling with this one, but it got really good there for a minute. But when you start doing this end game stuff, and this isn't even end game, this is just the mid end game, I guess you could call it. You know, you're just not as effective. Right. I don't want to fight I don't want to fight that dude. He's just too beefy for this guy. All right. All that stuff away with these. I have a
See
flicker
some
step, so
steel, you
okay.
need. My hammer sings
All right,
unusually.
let's take care of the. Oh, of course, didn't realize I didn't pick that up. Look at that. That's an upgrade for that too. So I'll go ahead and upgrade it and everything. I don't think I'm going to do much with it, obviously, but
Stars guide you.
see here. We want to upgrade this. We want stacks resolve on this. Oh, look at that. First try. Cool. And then we want to go ahead and sanctify this. And gain armor's height as a passive effect. Nice. Alright. And then we will put that out. Put that on. Alright, and then bam. Okay, let's see here. We want to do this. Alright. Ooh. Give me any of the treasure breaches that are here so we can finish up that event. Right. Alright, and I think that's good. Like I said, it's all about having fun, and I'm just not feeling it with this guy. You know, I'm just not. So we're going to log, and we're gonna swap around with different. Go back to the paladin, I think, and enjoy the all that. So. Alrighty, so yeah, let's go back to our paladin. I had a really fun time with this guy. You're gonna notice my attitude change the second we start playing with this dude, because this dude is, I mean, like, the speed alone is just so much faster. I mean, I worked, like I said, I worked so hard on this guy and had such a great time that I'm just like, yeah, let's not mess around here. So. We want these and those, and screw it, we're just gonna pick everything back up out of here. I put everything in here because I thought maybe I would use it with my Spiritborn. I'm just not going to. This guy's gonna do it all. Gonna do it all. All right, so I think I would rather focus more right now. Oh, let's go ahead now. We'll deal with that in a minute. But I think I would much rather focus on the event. Let's go see how many we have, because we got several of those treasure breaches, which is what has it. The treasure breach nightmare dungeons are what have all the goblins in them. So, and yeah, I got quite a bit left to do. So I'm not sure how many you get per goblin kill, but I really would like to get this done before I call it quits. So we are going to, I'm not sure how much longer the goblin thing is for. So let's see here. I got how many do I got? I have 1, 2, 3. Got 3 of these. So we're gonna go take care of these things here. So we need that up. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, but it just feels so much better. Let's see, we want that. That. Alright. Alright. You know what? We're here to kill goblins, so let's make sure that we get all the goblins. Yeah, the speed in which he walks now is just insane. I just wanted to make sure I got all the goblins there, so we're gonna keep on going. I just got so much regen too. I can sit there and yeah, no, this is just the guy for me this season. I was thinking about checking out the sorcerer too, but I might do that not on stream. We're gonna go to Hadwig's, I'm pretty sure, for sure. Oh, someone got away. Well, for a second, not really. Ring. All right. Hey, an odious collector like that. The Delight and Sires are alright, but it's just a matter of getting them all before they despawn. I think we got. I think we got all of them. Not sure. All right. All right. Alrighty. That took a little bit too long, I think, but and this is why I like this. Look at that. that's the number one reason why I definitely prefer that build. All right, we got lots of stuff. I was gonna just move on to the next one, but with the goblins, you just have so much stuff to go through. So, as a matter of fact, let's actually go to Kjolvishad so we can see what exactly how many ranks we got on that. I've been told that if you concentrate on this, you can get it done in a couple hours. So, but you know, we'll see here. That no, well, maybe you can because that one gave me three ranks. So, yep, there you go. All right, I already have that. It's hard to tell if that would be better unless I manipulate it because it's got the 160% on it. So we will do that. We'll I got resources, you know, we'll go ahead and check it out. Ooh. This right here. Oh man, if it wasn't life, but it's got faith on kill, which I don't need. And it's got heavyweight, which is a good one for me to have. But overall, I don't think that's going to work out now that I'm really looking at it. I don't think that one's going to work out either. No on those pants. No on those pants. No on that chest. I think my gloves are perfect. This ring here, nope. Okay, well then I think we're get rid of those. Pick up all the stuff that I wasn't gonna do.
What will it be?
All right. Let's do that for now, and then because I know we're gonna pick up Obol, so I'm still in this class. I'm still looking for that damn sword that I haven't gotten yet. So, which we still haven't gotten. All right. And then we're gonna go sit here and open up all this stuff. Alright, how are we doing on keys? Still good? Okay. And then, oh, we got some. I think my boots are perfect. I don't think I'm going to get any better on my boots at all. Yeah, because my boots you need movement speed. It's life per second that you need on the boots. But I got enough life per second, so the all resist is fine. So I think overall that's all good there. So my boots are good. No bueno there. Okay. And then hoping all those gave me 4 more treasure caches to open up. Maybe one of these days I'll get some of the damn runes I need. Well, maybe I got some of them. I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. All right. Just sitting here wasting time. I died a lot, huh? I don't know where I died. Oh, I didn't repair after I did that 95, so. So it's been a minute since I died for sure. But okay, so we were going to manipulate this to see if it's better than what I have now. So in order to do that, I think all we need to do is let's go to the forge here because we're going to sanctify it. So I think all I need to do is I don't need to temper it. I don't need to gem it or slot it. I need to quality it up. All right. All right, and then greater affects. Okay, so is it better than what I have on? Okay, so I'd have plus total 34 thorns, which is nice. Nice. However, the Sanctified gave me that 13 critical strike chance, 30% critical strike chance. So I think, honestly, oh, but that gives, I don't know which one's better. I honestly don't know which one's better. Because that 170%, was that Thorns has a 10% chance to deal 170% increased damage. So, I mean, yeah. But the crit matters, though. I gotta have the crit. Like, what's my crit chance now? My crit chance now without, if I leave it alone. My crit chance is only 63%. Like, the objective is to try to get 100% crit chance for sure, and that I do not have. So what about my block chance? Block chance is only 87% because I know you want block chance 100% and you want crit chance 100%, and that is not happening right now. So, and I'm pretty sure if I was able to do all that, I mean, who knows how far I would get on some of those bosses or some of those hits. But yeah. All right. Well, so we're going to get rid of this because I just don't think it's better because of the crit chance. Crit chance is just, man, that is really hard pill to swallow to try to get something different. All right. We're going to do another treasure breach. All right. We got to kill 2 witches. All right, moving on. You're both in there. Why didn't I get you? That made no sense whatsoever. You guys were standing right next to each other. I should have definitely killed him. I'm hoping before I log out tonight and end the stream, we get another another butcher situation, so that way in the same stream side by side I got like this is the what happens with the Evadeborn, and then this is what happens with the Paladin. I don't know why I'm killing everything. I just need to get to the objective. I'm looking for goblins. Alright. That was a cool thing they added with the goblins in this game, having them have bags and stuff like that. So there's there's even more goodies. All right. Let's see here. We want to get this, this, this. I don't think I see anything else in there I want. All right. We got a guy down here. All right. Those Gelatinous are awesome. They just drop all kinds of stuff. Cyrus's heaping bag, that's awesome. Something new. At least new for me. It's probably in here before, but you know. All right. We get all the goblins out of here too. Oh, I forgot. I want to go to Kyoshad. Check out our progress on the goblins event here. And I'm done. Nice. It doesn't look like I got anything that's worth it to me directly. That's as close as I've gotten so far. The problem is I don't want to get rid of my attack speed, and there's no attack speed on it, so I've been hanging on to it for I don't know why, but like that. Okay. And then we got all these to not. You know, you get all these resplendent sparks, which is great. I love the resplendent spark idea to be able to craft your stuff. That is awesome. The issue is you have to get these damn runes too to craft, and there's some runes, man. I won't see hard nor hair of them for the entirety of the season. So, because like I want to get I have enough resplendent sparks now, enough resplendent sparks now to make two. I think, yeah, I can make two mythics. You know, which would send my guy up into the stratosphere of being able to get stuff completed, but
What do you need?
I don't have any of the damn runes that would require me to get them done. Well, there's some new ones on there that I got. All right, well, let's see here. Let's take a look here. Real quick before we continue on. Mythic Uniques. I can make a Mythic Unique cache. I can make 4 of them. Contains a random Mythic Unique. How many do I need? It costs 2. It costs 2 Resplendent Sparks to get a random Mythic. Man, That is so tempting. That is so tempting to do. It's only 50 million gold. Man, that is wow. Oh, that's, you know, that's not, that's, I'm glad there's a way to do it because of the fact that I don't have any of the drawing a blank here what I was talking about. The don't have any of the runes. Sorry, the runes to make the specific ones. Which is it? The jewelers that do that? Yes, the jewelers. Okay, so we want to make this one. We want this one for our build. So I need a jaw, a Q, or Q, or K, or whatever. Q, jaw, Q, gar. I think I have the gar for sure. And they're supposed to be the what is that, invocation runes. So we need there's the jars, or the gars, sorry, that was the gars. Okay, there's the Qs. No jars. Did I really that right? Did I have a box? I do. Nice. Don't know when I picked that up, but that's awesome. Okay, so I'm missing yeah, I'm missing a jar. And it looks like it's a yeah, it's the well, let's see if anybody's got one. Doubt it, but you know. I need 4 box. Well, I don't only have 1 box, so I want to buy let's see if we get anybody real quick. If not, we'll just continue on, I think. Oh, they got that done. One thing I got left to do now is need 4 more chaos waves and then elites and then 250. So, which I don't know if I'm going to get 250 before stopping. Probably not, to be honest. I have had a lot of fun this season, but I think I've completed pretty much everything there is to complete for me that is within the realm of my skill set. So yeah, I wish they'd have. I don't know. I don't know what I wish, but getting a jaw sucks. So or getting, yeah, that's one thing that's preventing me. You know what though? You know what though? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make 2 of these, and then I'm gonna save the other 4 for if I find a jaw. That way I can make the helm. And then because I need 3 mythic uniques for the mythic version, and so you know I think my I would like to think that well, I got 2 helms and they're both the same and they're the ones I needed, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. so I don't need the jaw anymore. It just sucks that, I do have, yeah, I do have another one there, so, but we're going to go ahead and save this for now. Okay. All right, so we need a... Oh, it done. Takes... Okay, and then I don't think we need to do anything other than just quality it up. And we want the critical strike chance. Definitely don't need no more movement speed. There we go. All right, now. And now we can go sanctify it and see what happens, huh? I've heard that you can't brick your mythics. It just makes them better, which most times is quality, but sometimes it'll give you another aspect. Which doesn't brick it, it just makes it to where it's like if the aspect is useless, it's just okay, cool, whatever. But if it's not useless, then awesome. So here we go. More resistances. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. All right, so then we're going to come over here. We will pull our gems out of this. Put that on. Put our gems in, okay. Put our Godslayer crown in there. And yeah, so I'm curious. I'm just curious. What do I look like without? Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to change my emblem because now I got the goblin emblem. I kind of want that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All right, cool. Wait, you know what I can do? I can do this. Yeah, that looks kind of okay. That looks kind of okay. Yeah. Could be better, but, not too bad. This is obviously way better, though. That is obviously way better. Okay. All right, I think I've done all I can do there. So now we're doing the, we're going to do these, and we're going to hope that we get a butcher so I can have some satisfying butcher kill. We want some chaos waves too. So. Yeah, see, nothing. Yeah, this is way better already. We haven't even started yet. I guess we go with that. They need to make these Aether Lords spawn faster, I swear. Of course, I think I've heard people complain about that more and more and more. You know what? Oh. You know, yeah, we gotta go with this. The faster they spawn, the better off we're gonna be. Yeah, this is way better. Oh, chaos, nice. I mean, I think you kill stuff. Oh, there we go. See, now the holy crap. I wish if I would have got this earlier, this would have been way better. I need to quit going after just the See, now this is where I get frustrated. Like this is where the Spiritborn would have excelled at. Would have been like on this, because he would be killing all these goblins pretty damn quickly and stuff. So whereas I'm having a hard time like even keeping up with them. So even though like I can catch them, but if I attack, then I'm like. So I got a lot. Holy crap! I wasn't paying attention. I got almost enough to kill that boss already. This is awesome. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I'm only on the third wave, so this will be kind of cool. Let's see here. Let's do this one. I can definitely see, like, I was looking at some footage of the, they call it the Paladin, the Aura Paladin, basically. I was looking at that, and I was like, huh, that might be kind of, you know, cool to check out. But, I don't know, when you find something that you like and that works, it's really hard to move away from it. Like I know this works, I know how it works, and, you know, like I said, the single target on it is amazing. So I have a really nice time with it. It's really hard to move away from it, but nice, another chaos rift. I think we're gonna be able to open up that thing again. That the big chest that we open up when you have at least 1,000 of these the Aether is it has a higher chance to drop like mythic uniques and you know, all that stuff. So that's why we want to open that chest if we can. Well, not just for the objective of the season journey, although, you know, that was important to me to get that done, but which is why I wanted to try it with a different class. But now that I'm seeing this, it's like, man, I would have been better off just sticking with you know, this guy who just had some patience, I guess, you know. So, which I lack, you know, hence why I don't do a lot of the heavy content, because I get frustrated when I fail. So you know, it happens. All right, what did we end up with? We're totally, and another chaos. This is awesome, simply awesome and amazing that we're going to be able to. We might actually get this objective done before I quit streaming today. So, which is great. It's absolutely great. Yeah, these guys are so much easier to kill. Like, I can't even describe to you. Well, I mean, if you've been watching, you've seen it. Like the Spiritborn just didn't match this at all. Like, not even close. I'm glad they kept the Chaos Waves in here. The Chaos for Season 10, the Chaos Waves out in the ether, or out, you know, out in the world, overworld randomly was awesome. I hope they bring that back, you know, to in some way. Like, you know, they don't necessarily need to bring back the chaos armor, although that was cool, but the waves are awesome. They could even do it. They can even combine the sanctification with the waves and make it to where you get the sanctification items from the waves permanently, and then that way we get the best of both worlds, because the event's fun, you know. That's what you're after. So you can have with this character, you can have all the health you want on those. Ain't gonna make a lick of difference. And another chaos wave. I mean, amazing. Oh yeah, see, now these guys, if you remember, just like an hour ago, I was having major problems with these guys, with the Spiritborn, and these guys are nothing. They are absolutely nothing. Like I said, I said at the beginning of playing day one, playing this class, especially once I got the second day, for sure, like they're gonna nerf the hell out of this guy next season. So enjoy it while you can. This is super tanky. If you get, you know, used to the button and with the AoE thing, it can clear pretty good, actually. I used to say it's a bad clear. I think it's just because I'm a bad player for being a mediocre player, you know. It's like, outside of that, like, yeah. And this has got to be like my best Infernal Horde run ever. I mean, look at that. I've got almost 2,000. I thought for sure I was going to break 2,000 there for a second. So, but, and then the boss, I've fought in this boss before. He's going to be absolutely nothing. And like, when you compare it to Spiritborn versus versus Paladin, the evade born versus Paladin. Like this is it right here, and done. But yeah, like didn't stand a chance. And so now I can get that. I had enough points I could open that 2 more times. So all right. That was a good time. That was a real good time. Let's see here. Did I get all my objectives done? I did. I did. So the only objectives left now is just to kill elites and to hit Paragon 250. That's all I have left to do for the season. So let's see here. This ring. I need cooldown, life, and attack speed. That's what I need in my ring. Cooldown, life, and attack speed. I already have one of those. I got all that. Yeah, you're not going to beat my boots. You're not going to beat my pants. So, yep. All right.
See some steel you need? What's still got some good in it?
All
Keep
right.
my forge hot. Return soon.
Well, there's really nothing left for me to do other than just grind on for what I guess I don't even know what to grind on. Like I got done with all those objectives. I just need to kill elites and stuff. But pretty much I need a better one of these. And I am not going to find it there. Yep, no dice there, no dice there. Okay, so yeah, no. All right.
What's left, you ask?
Alrighty, well, I think that's it. I think I don't think there's really much left to do today. I got all those other things completed. We sat down and went through this class versus another class. They expected Spiritborn before the Paladin was announced. They expected Spiritborn Evadeborn, the Evade Spiritborn build to be like the build or the Sorcerer's, and I think the Sorcerer one is done. And I am interested to check that one out in comparison to the Paladin, but the Evadeborn in comparison to the Paladin it's not even close. It's not even in competition. The Paladin is head and shoulders above that. So which is okay, you know, a little disappointing, you know, cause I felt like I kind of wasted my time making that character. But it was fun leveling it, you know. Just once you got to the end game, it's like it's too much of a struggle session when I have this. So might as well just keep this class and whatnot. So this is super fun to play. I like I said, if you guys are watching this during season 11, you go to maxroll.gg. It's the Shield of Retribution Paladin. It's not the most popular one out of all the ones that are on there. Most people are playing Herodin or the Oridin, and I'm not saying those ones aren't better, because they are, but as far as toughness and survivability and single target boss killing, this will get it done. This will get done. I have a video on YouTube where a clip where I with this build I killed Lilith in like the first form I killed Lilith in 1 hit, and in the second form I think I killed it in 2 hits, and it was done. So this is definitely a good build to do. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Anybody watching in the future or anything like that, thank you. Yeah, we'll just call it from there. One of these days I will think of a catchphrase. Until then, insert call sign or insert sign off here.